Boss, this is a sneak mission. You must detach your arm like a rocket and shoot it at your enemy. Metal Gear Solid 5 is the first Metal Gear game I've played, and it's probably one of the greatest games that I've played in the past couple of years. It has all the sandbox elements you know and love with all these modern games, but it still has all these story missions, so you can really do whatever you want. The missions are lengthy and difficult, but you can progress through side quests to make the main story a lot easier. The big draw in this game is that you can play within any kind of style that you want. If you want to go guns blazing with a rocket launcher, you're more than welcome to. If you want to go more traditional Metal Gear style and sneak your way through everything, that's encouraged. But theoretically, you can go through the entire game killing everything in your path Duke Nukem style. The enemies adapt to you though, so if you use a stun gun, they put a helmet on to prevent them from getting stunned, and they put on more armor if you usually just take out your enemies through machine guns, so you might have to switch it up a lot. Now, the open world might throw off the typical Metal Gear fan who's more familiar with the linear missions, but I need to reinforce the fact that this is a Metal Gear game. See, there are boxes, and you can pretend to be a hot chick and try to trick your enemies. It didn't work this time, but apparently it works, I don't know. Look it up on YouTube. The reason you're encouraged to stun your enemies and not kill them is in order to extract them into your base. You see, you literally stun your enemy, and then you put him through this wormhole, and then he shows up on your base, and then he's just on your team. And this is the foundation of the entire RPG elements of this game. The more enemies you extract to your base, the more weapons and abilities you unlock. So all in all, sneaking is kind of important. If you get caught sneaking, you get a couple of seconds in slow-mo with your stun gun to aim for the head. This doesn't make sense from a medical standpoint, but a lot of things in this game are not going to make sense, and you're just going to have to go with it. Mother Base is your hub world. Here you can punch your soldiers, and they thank you for it.
Thanks for that, boss. Thank you, boss.
If you're stinky, go take a shower, then go back onto your mission. A big part of Metal Gear 5 is your companions that help you along the way. You start out with a horse with the special ability to take a crap. You also have a lady friend, her name is Quiet, and she shows off her boobs and literally doesn't talk. She also lives in a jail cell. Game designer Hideo Kojima is a very interesting man. You can also be a killer robot, but I never really got his RPG elements up, so I never really upgraded him, but apparently he's badass. I just never bothered because I was all about the next character. My favorite buddy is D-Dog. Not only is he a good boy with his ability to hunt enemies, but he can also detect any enemy, plant, blueprint, or resource on your map. Using Quiet is probably the easiest because she can just snipe anyone, but I like to avoid using her because it makes the game too easy. If you're sick of a buddy, you can just request another one to be dropped off wherever you are. For example, I had trouble finding a prisoner, so I sent Quiet home and had D-Dog sniff him out. What a good boy! Metal Gear Solid 5 is a serious commitment. This is not a game you can just pick up and play. There's a severe learning curve. I don't think it's ever taken me longer to learn a control scheme, and the beginning is very frustrating due to all the times the enemy detects you and all the times you die. The iDroid functionality, yes, iPhone, Android, we get it. That's basically your in-game menu, and it takes a lot of time to figure that out as well. But once you get the hang of everything, Metal Gear is one of the most rewarding experiences. I didn't bother going over this story because I literally don't understand one thing that is going on in this game. One moment I'm in the hospital getting shot at with a million other patients. Another moment, I'm running from some kid who's on fire. And then another moment, I'm dancing in the rain with my girlfriend, who then tries to kill me multiple times. If I had to nitpick and complain about this game, I would say that it's kind of annoying that every time you go anywhere, you have to wait in your helicopter for a good minute. And this has nothing to do with loading times. If you're looking for a long-term campaign that will take a while to complete but will not be stale as you're progressing, then look no further. Metal Gear is a masterpiece because it plays exactly how you want it to play. And with all the activities you can do, this game is a no-brainer for its cheap price.